Listeners are reminded that this sketch contains attitudes from earlier times that would not be acceptable today. Please make sure all children and people of a nervous disposition have left the room. Oh, and your mum too.
Good evening. Tonight we look at an increasing serious problem of alcohol. With me is Professor Colin Sensible of the Alcohol Research Unit at the University of Redditch. Professor Sensible, is there an alcoholic problem?
Yes. Loss of annual productivity in the UK economy equals nearly 20% of what it would be if people didn't go out the night before, down the Red Lion, and have 6 pints and a curry.
And what do you say to people who say it's actually the curry that is the problem?
Our research has shown amongst those working from home who have quick access to a toilet, the curry is not an issue in the slightest. Alcohol is an intoxicant and not nearly as glamorous as is culturally suggested.
And those who claim it to be a social lubricant?
They should be at their desk working, not socialising. Oliver Cromwell was right. If fun of all kinds was banned, we could get the economy back on track in no time at all.
Well, we have some research footage here.
Please don't. Professor, I've been researching alcohol. I've had a Guinness, now whiskey, now Ruler, and a lager. Lager's for girls, really, but hey, it's all for science, right? Simon, you're letting the university down. Right, just doing my job for my PhD. This stuff is really good. Simon, we're live on the BBC. What are you doing? Social lubricant, right? I bought this girl a drink and now... Simon, you're bringing academia into disrepute.
He's a man, ain't he? Yeah, there's a guy dropping in here that ain't got anything else on his mind.
Simon, stop it. You're skewing the results. In the name of the king, I order you to stop.
Well, there we have it. The academics are clear. Alcohol is a scourge upon our land, and so is rock and roll music.
It's always the same. You mentor and tutor researchers, but as soon as you send them out to do fieldwork in the pub, it all goes terribly wrong. They have fun, go off with girls, even start smoking or vaping. I've tried throwing buckets of cold water over them, but it has little effect. What I've got to show for my government research grant is not the results I want.
Professor Colin Sensible of the Alcoholic Research Unit of University of Redditch, thank you. Okay, that's a wrap. Who's coming down the BBC for a drink?
Not me.
Open this.
It's from the Governor-General of Canada. Oh, Professor Sensible, call yourself an alcohol researcher. Go down the pub and drink some beer. If you fail to comply, we'll banish you to America. May God have mercy on your soul.
Listeners are reminded that being an American is really, really bad. You have no health care, can't drink until you're 21, and your children are liable to be shot at in school. This sketch was sponsored by the Government of Canada. You know it makes sense.
And now, girls, here's the moment you've all been waiting for, when Graham takes his trousers off. And just think, his manager gets 10% of that.
In Glasgow today, where a spokesperson condemned Graham's decision to wear trousers as divisive, a betrayal of all Scotland stands for, and pandering to the Sassenachs, the haggis was unavailable for comment. Sport, and Celtic won everything again north of the wall, and it's all the fault of the English. Said an SNP spokesperson, the English smell, let's call them rude names and ring their doorbells and run away.